Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the interview on Gabon 24. Medical tourism refers to people traveling abroad to obtain medical treatment. In the past, this usually referred to those who travel from less developed countries to major medical centers in highly developed countries for treatment available at home. However, since recent years, it may equally refer to those from developed countries who travel to developing countries for lower price medical treatment. Thanks to President Ali Bongo Ndimba's ambition to better the conditions of the Gabonese people, several high-standard medical centers have been created, mostly in the capital, Libreville. That's what we're going to talk about today. Indeed, today, we are hosting Mr. Trosten Owanga. He is the manager of OC Global, which is a company involved in medical tourism and traveling. Together, we'll talk about medical tourism development in Gabon. Ladies and gentlemen, sir, welcome to Gabon 24.
Thank you for the opportunity and for having me here.
All right. How do you feel?
I'm great.
All right, so we're going to go right away. So can you tell us about, let's say, OC Global company and its activities?
Okay. First of all, I will start by presenting myself again. I'm Trosten Owanga, Managing Director of OCI. Actually, OCI stands for Omega Cheribe International. It's a privately owned company based in Gabon and with a branch in South Africa.
Okay.
We specialize in medical tourism, business and leisure trips.
Okay.
Our mission is to facilitate access to medical procedures that require a cutting-edge technology at an affordable rate without compromising the quality of the care received.
Okay, great.
We also aim to facilitate access to health services to people who are suffering from moderate to acute medical conditions. We offer a complete medical evacuation solution and all the administration around it.
Oh, that's great.
We have many services that include medical services, visa facilitation, airport transfer, translation, booking.
There's a package that you offer to sick people.
We have a big package for not only sick people, but also people who want to
travel just for the sake of, just for leisure,
or for business.
Oh, that's great. Okay.
Yes.
So if I understand, as far as your medical services are concerned, you are kind of backing up, helping government to facilitate people to, let's say, to move abroad or come to Gabon for those reasons.
Yes, actually.
Okay. So what was the reason for you to, let's say, be involved in medical tourism and traveling activity? What's happened in your life, sir?
It all started when I was a student in South Africa. I realized that there were many people coming from all around the world to have treatment there, and I saw that as an opportunity, and I say, when I will get back to my country, I will do the same.
Good Gabonese, you are a good citizen, you know. That's good, you know, because many students, when they find themselves studying abroad, when they come back, sometimes they wonder, what am I going to do? How am I going to be profitable to my country? And you thought that definitely setting up such a platform will definitely help your compatriots to, to benefit from what the government gave to you when sending you to study in South Africa.
Obviously.
Okay, that's pretty interesting. So, but who are your clients? Definitely, are they rich people or poor people?
I will say that our clients are coming from different social classes. Some of them are financially stable, and so some of them are struggling. But we definitely have a policy that try to help everyone when they come to us.
Okay.
Yes, because what we actually did, we have a network of clinic and hospital that we deal with.
Great.
With those clinics, we already negotiating a certain rate, so that when the people come to us, they can benefit from that rate that we already negotiate.
Okay. I suppose that among your partners, you're working with CNAM-GS and why not CNSS here in Gabon?
This is the ultimate goal, to work with them. But for the moment, we're not involved with them, but we're still in the process of negotiating.
Okay. In terms of globalization, as you know, in the global market, okay, definitely, in the past, historically speaking, most of the time, I mean, people from developed countries used to go abroad, used to go to developed countries to benefit from medical services, treatment. But nowadays, we can notice that also it's possible for people moving from developed countries to come to, let's say developing countries to benefit from such services. Have you ever had such cases of people?
Yes, actually with what we call cosmetic surgery.
Okay.
You know, cosmetic surgery, those things are costing a lot of money, especially in the US. Okay. So the people from the US can benefit from the same level of care in Africa.
Okay.
For example, I will give some countries who are well known for that, like Tunisia,
okay, great.
Like South Africa, Morocco, and they will have the same treatment that if they were in the United States, but at a very lower cost, actually. So now, before we'll say Africa, the medical tourism was only people coming from Africa going overseas.
Yeah.
Now, it's people also coming from overseas to Africa.
Have you ever had any, because we're talking about medical tourism, is it clear? Have you ever had any clients or any, I mean, those people who are sick coming from, let's say, moving from abroad, from maybe Europe or America or whatever, to, I mean, Gabon for traditional medical treatment?
This is a good question, actually.
Okay.
And the thing we don't have yet for us, but we have many people who are asking, who are taking like information from us and all of that. But the thing we don't have yet a network of people who are working in that side of medicine yet, so that we can implement a service with that. Okay. But we're thinking of how we're going to develop it in the future.
I suppose that you are grateful to the authorities, among which President Ali Bongo Ondimba, who definitely has built a lot of hospitals and has renewed a lot of them. We hope that Gabon very soon will be also offering, why not, those services for medical tourism, okay, treatment. Or can we already consider that at the moment we're talking about, Gabon also is part of those countries who can host those category of client or people?
Okay, in Gabon we have lately the CHU, the Libreville, Ovendo, Agonje, and now the latest one, Janebori. All those hospitals were delivered and equipped, most of them with state-of-the-art technology and equipment. Okay. But to talk about medical tourism is not only the buildings.
Yeah, okay.
We must take in consideration the specialized doctors, the management, the cost of the treatment, and all of that, especially also the culture of the people working on the medical industry.
When you talk about culture, maybe you're referring to, maybe kind of treating, I mean, the users, like psychological services.
Yes, you must know how to welcome people. Okay. Actually, when people that are sick come to you, there's the way to welcome them, and the treatment don't only start with the medication. Okay. But the treatment starts with all those processes.
Yeah, how you receive the person.
When you welcome somebody nicely, he's already feeling better.
Yeah, so that's great. Well, let's talk about domestic environment, okay? The environment here in Gabon, domestic tourism, okay, domestic medical tourism. Do you think here in Gabon that it's developed? You think, because we know that in the interior of Gabon, there are also some hospitals like Bongolo who can offer quite a great deal of good services. What about that? Part of
I
medical
would say in Gabon, long before the term medical tourism come out.
Okay.
We were already doing domestic tourism already because, you know, there's people from some part of Gabon who can't receive treatment. They are obliged to move to the town or to the city to receive those treatment. But in terms of Gabon, there's a well-known hospital like the one of Bongolo, where people go there, and not only people from Gabon, but people also next to Gabon, to Congo and all of that, come there to receive good treatment.
So dear viewers, if you're just joining us, one more time, welcome. You're watching the interview on Gabon 24, and we are having Mr. Trosten Owanga on the set today. Sir, so you started already talking about the history of medical tourism in Gabon. You said medical tourism in Gabon is an issue we've been involved in, I mean, quite a long ago because of the existence of Bongolo Hospital. Is it clear, sir?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good. So now, in terms of statistics, I mean figures, okay? Can you tell us how many people you think are involved, I mean, move from Gabon to abroad using your services?
For this year, because the year is ending now,
sure,
we can say we approximately around 100 people, but for heavy medical condition, this year we had 15 people.
Okay, 15 people.
Yes.
Well, it's quite, I mean, acceptable for your business anyway.
Yes.
Okay, so we're moving almost to the end of this program. All right. Now let's talk a little bit about the future of medical tourism, and why not tourism itself here in Gabon. Do you think there's a future in that way? And the impact in the GDP of Gabon?
Let's start globally with tourism before taking the medical tourism.
Okay.
The tourism have a big potential here in Gabon.
Great.
Because we have the natural side of the country, the forest. We have all that takes to be a major player in that industry.
Great.
Okay. Now, if we talk especially of medical tourism,
sure,
with all the latest hospitals have been built,
sure,
we can take that and develop that, so that we can play a major role in the industry.
As I said, we've just come to the end of this program, right? Maybe you have a last word to our viewers and the government. Why not?
I will definitely say thank you again for inviting me.
Sure.
Okay. My company is Omega Assurbe International. We based in Gabon since 2016. And our operation takes to people from South Africa to France, because we got a network in those two countries.
Great.
Yes.
Okay. So, sir, thank you very much one more time, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. I remind that you are Mr. Owanga. Mr. Owanga is the manager of OC Global, which is a company involved in medical tourism and traveling here in Gabon. Together we talk about medical tourism development in Gabon. Thanks for following us. That's the end of this program, but keep watching us on whether YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Thank you. Goodbye.